Hi everyone, it's Tracy. It is hump day, which means it's either garbage or recycle day, and I got it out. I just want to start by thanking everybody for such a wonderful response to my last little journal that I made. I did not expect that at all, and last night I was sort of on cloud nine. My son was just laughing at me, and my dog couldn't hear a thing I said, but I was like just very overwhelmed by the comments and the compliments, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. Okay, so you ready to thrift? You ready to see what I got? Okay, let's go. Thrift store. I found these. I found these multiplication. I think I should go back to grammar. Multiplication flashcards, and they are a little bit glossy, and they're kind of, I guess they're made so that the kids' icky fingers don't ruin them right away. Sorry, I said them again. And they have this nice little clip so you could kind of put it on as a little dangle. But I did take some sandpaper, rough them up a little, and I was able to age. I think it's over at my other table I work on. I was able to age them. So a cute little box for $1 at the at our thrift store, which usually has absolutely nothing. And this is the first ever time I found lace there. I have never found, I found ribbon and thread and everything else you can think of. But, I found lace. And I was so excited. And it's a nice little chunk of it too. So Tracy was very happy for that. There's a first for everything. And then I also found there this plastic tray of beads. Now, mind you, there was also a necklace. You can tell by the silver beads. There was a little smaller bracelet with these colorful little beads. What is it with beads and buttons and buckles and bows? But I don't have beads, so I was so excited. I just wanted to play with them all day. So I used I used a blue one and a silver one on and I think I only had 2 of the blue ones I put on my journal last night. Yeah, I only had 2 of them. They were beautiful, but gem ones, and I don't know. And these red ones, right? And these are kind of interesting too. So Tracy has beads. Thrift store. Can you believe it? And also at the thrift store, I found these Barbie postcards. Now there are some missing, as you can see, but I was happy to take the rest of them. Look, it says, "Welcome to the plastic world. Welcome to my fabulous plastic world." Yeah, well, Barbie, it's a plastic world nowadays too. This is 1990. Barbie, you're perfect. Fabulous. I've been looking for a girl like you all my life. Where has he been? They've only made 450 million of me since 1959. Oh, Ken, you're late to the party. Oh, the soldiers. Aren't these cool? It reminds me of some of those. There's one movie that I watched, Team America, World Police. Don't ask me my movie choices. They are sporadic and all over the place. But they had figures like Barbies in there. Okay, so this is Poshmark. But you know, I have a just a love of greeting card boxes. They don't have to have cards in them. It's just something about the boxes, especially like the old ones. I don't really care for the new ones, and most of the new ones nowadays have like the plastic on the top, but I really wanted the boxes look. So, and I think this one, I have a feeling this might have been Regal. Yeah, Regal. But this, they both had cards, some cards in them. So hello, happy Easter. And they're, none of them are used. Happy anniversary. Look at the puppy. And then they had these ones, which are showing different embroidery and, oh, I guess it's felt. Felt. Look at the little mansion and the pretty. So yeah, oops, sorry I hit ya. So a bunch of those cards in this one, and really nice old envelopes too. And in this one, it's more, well, this Easter one is not. I don't think that's Regal. Oh, and then there's these Easter ones. This one's kind of ripped. They're kind of ripped, but they, sorry, I'm trying to open them. They have this blue film paper under there to give it like a little bit of detail. But it's a really beautiful card. Yeah, so there was 2 of those. And then there's this little wedding card and a postcard. And I liked this little one. Getting ready to be your Valentine. And see the old envelopes. Yeah. And then another one of those cards. Easter, melody, anniversary. And then there's some religious ones in here as well. But there's some Valentines that are more modern. So just a whole assortment of cards in that one too. So I was pretty excited because all I wanted were the boxes, right? And then this sweet little tin. I know it's not old, but it's nice and tiny. And it had, I used one of these on my journal last night. It had 3 of these little tags. I love them. They're so cute and small. And, oh, this one was gold. Yeah, so there you go on really special journals. Okay, and oh, and then also at the thrift store, I don't know why I got this, but I thought it was like, I don't know, but it's the Caribbean edition of the Student's Companion. So I guess maybe the color of the pages, I didn't really realize until I got home what I was buying. But you know what, these type of, you know, you can collage most definitely, but I like the color of these pages. And next, oh look, it has the original price tag on it. So Betty Crocker's cookbook for boys and girls, and I think it was given to Patty, Hurry Up and Get Well, Hun, Love Mom in 1964. And you can see she used it because she wrote the trick where you add, to get buttermilk, you add vinegar to milk. But that cake sounds really good. Do I have 6 tablespoons of cocoa? I know I have vinegar because I rust my pens. But she's gone through it in different recipes that she's tried. And I love the pages where you know that they've been like working in them. She's written on some of them like little hints or something. Use page 1011 Grandma's chocolate layer cake instead of a Betty Crocker white cake mix package. How sweet is this? You know, one thing I have really no interest in doing is a cookbook journal. I think it's because my son, being 25, And I think it's with my kids, when it was just me with them when they were younger, they didn't want to try anything. So I stopped making interesting stuff because I wasn't going to make it just for me. So the whole cooking thing is, cooking for one isn't fun unless you use the air fryer. And if you don't have an air fryer, get an air fryer. Okay, this is handmade paper. And I used this, I had embossed this and torn the edges when I made the last journal. But it's really nice, sturdy paper. And then I showed you last night my little stamp. It's a miniature ski hill. Woo. And then this is for bad kids. No, actually, it's for receipts. And I said this last night. I said, we're junk journalers and we never have paper. So, see? That's where I'm going to put my receipts for all the mailing. It's crazy. I mailed a bunch of packages yesterday and it was $120 to mail them. It's just ridiculous. Okay, my friend Heather from Marketplace. Oh wait, I have more thrift stuff first. This one little thing. I got a box. Yeah, that's the whole story. A box. Just to store stuff. I have piles of stuff. Oh, and thrift store. Ow. Oh, I'm sitting very crooked. Excuse me. I got just this file thing. I'm going to move up a little bit. Sorry, folks. You can see my mess. File and find. So it's not really big to hold like long papers, but what I've started is when I finish a certain journal, like for instance, the one last night was blue, so it was blue, and then it was kind of like historical fashion, so I put that in the back. So that's just what I'm. Oh my God! Isn't it funny how we think we hurt you? Did you jump? I don't know if you remember, I told you guys to get the ABCs of Nature if you found it. And if you find it cheap. Well, I found it really, really cheap because it's French. But I only want the pictures. So is it not perfect for me to pick it up because I just want the pictures? I don't care what language it is. Oh, yeah, I already I cut a fish out. I don't know where I put the fish. So, and then again, why not pick up a really cheap French nature encyclopedia? And yeah, it's all drawn. And it doesn't matter that it's another language. I only want the pictures. So I'm going to say it, people. You ready? Fussy cut all day. Yeah. And then I found a huge French atlas. And it's a Reader's Digest one. And it is from, what did it say? 78. Yeah, 1978. So it's just lovely. Lovely. Atlas. But it has like big fold outs, which I probably won't use because I don't like the color of those. But I have coffee dyed atlas pages before, and I like these because they're paper. A lot of the atlases that are newer have a plastic like coating on them and they don't take dye. But what I love even more is the index at the back and the color of the paper. So, I'm not gonna hurt you this time, I promise. Okay, ow. Jeez Louise. Oh, look. I found a blue book. Why did I find a blue book? I don't know why I found a blue book, but maybe it was because a blue book is basically advertising. And this is from 1922. And it is full of maps in this beautiful blue color. And it is also full of hotel advertisements. So you can go look. Ooh, we go from beautiful blue. I love this blue. Excuse me. Then we can stay at the Balsams. Ooh, they got the centerfold. And then we get into green. And then we got a treasure, but it's actually attached to the book. It's part of the book. It's a special message to Blue Book users. And then we've got the indentations on some of the pages. More maps. Sorry, I got a frog. I was cheering too loud watching my nephew's hockey game this morning, cheering, fight, fight, fight. No, I didn't say that, but my mom and I did go, fight. Okay, what's next? Sorry. Okay, non-junk journaling. I'm also used to be a very big fan of older antique, you know, the little cookie tins that are aged. I've got a few of those sitting there, and then antique kitchen tools. And this is for someone who doesn't cook, right? But I found these. Now, I don't know if they're little tartlets. Tell me if you know. But I did see a name. Oh, sorry. Nut Brown. Excuse me. Oh, I need a refreshment. Sorry. Nut Brown. Made in England. But I am in love with these. Yeah. Love, 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 love. And then I found some old photos. And you know how they curl. So I've been trying to see if leaving them like this for a couple days will... No. do anything. No. But I think they're really cool. I'm going to make sure, see if you don't get a shadow. We're camping with Spot. And there's a French soldier with his beret. So sorry. There's a gentleman at a tree. A couple guys. Who's slick? And there. Please forgive me, people. What I used to say to my daughter, wrong tube. So, yeah, just a whole bunch of, oh, these two guys again. Oh, I like that. She's like, love me. He's like, no. So, a lot of nice little pictures. I like them when they're tiny. Like that. Okay, so my friend, oh, thrift store, one more thing. Sorry. I did pay $5 for it, but it is a beautiful, beautiful book from 1930. The original copyright was 1907, but this is 1930. And it's just a gorgeous book. I know there's no pictures or anything in it, but a beautiful, beautiful book. Like I said, I'm not, oh dear, I'm telemarketer. They call me all the time. I'm very popular. I'm not a big religious person, but that book is beautiful. Okay, my friend Heather on Marketplace. You know how I am with cards, playing cards in the box, right? Well, what she's doing is she's selling a lot of her parents' things, and they were big collectors of basically everything. So I'm really happy that they were collectors of a lot of things that I like. So this, I can't see if I'm in the, it's called Berzique. I'm assuming that's how you say it, but look at how nice the box is. But look at this. It has it has 2 cards with these little spinners. Oh, and they're perfect. And there's instructions, an instruction card. 26th edition. Doesn't have a real date on it at all, but look at it was loved. It was loved. Aren't they beautiful? So I don't know if all the cards are here or not, or if they only use a certain, like what I see is a 7-Up. No, Sprite. So I'm not sure if they're all there, but yeah, isn't that something? See, if they weren't so almost antique, which they probably are pretty close to 1930, 40, based on the stuff that I get from her, I'd put that in a journal all day. I kind of made one like that in my journal last night. So I bought this from her, and you know she is Miss Absolutely Generous. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness, my Lord. All of these things came with it. So 2 music books, and then these slides, which are some Roy Rogers and advertisements and stamp information, and this album of antique cars appointment calendar. So woo. So that's really cool. Yeah, and she just gave me all this. So this is from a hotel. This is Chalet Suzanne. Here's a menu from Chalet Suzanne. How perfect is that? Just stick that right in a journal. And then there was this, and then Elgin House. It's where to reach it. And this has like diagrams of what their rooms look like. Oh, that's so neat. Oh, I love this. Oh, that is so cool. It's bigger than my house. And landmarks, and this is a big postcard from there's like an English artist. So like a lot of these things are, there's a lot of, I don't know if, if maybe they lived in Montreal or Quebec for a while, because this is just Parks and Reserves from 1978, but the pages, the color of the pages and that little bit of blue, I like that. And this is just ads. And this, she gave me 10 nights in a bar room and what I saw there. And I was looking through it, and this guy goes, I am der Boss mit a beer saloon. It was yes right dot I stand up for dot business. You've a man vas got a saloon mit himself. I guess he vas know some things about drinks, ain't it? Oh, did you know I was bilingual? Yeah. So that's just another brochure. Here's an advertisement from 1970 that they must have pulled out of, oh dear, a test for the father whose son wants a gun. Oi, oi. And then this is an antiques and collectible catalog from around our area. A couple Royal Dalton collectors catalogs and another antique showcase catalog. Oh, and then one thing I did pick up on eBay for $2 on eBay, and it came from Great Britain, and the shipping was only like $3 or $4. How does that happen when people want to charge me $20 to ship this in Canada? But Lady Bird Book of British Wildflowers. Isn't that nice? Oh, so pretty. Yeah, I like it very much. Okay, I have to try and dig myself out of here. Oh, I wanted to show you what I've kind of been doing in the spare time. Is a while back I had taken some squished blueberries or blueberries that were on their last leg, and I decided I'd boil them and make blueberry dye. So then I've been taking my blueberry dye and I've been using it to make all sorts of things. So I coffee dyed these first, and then I blueberry dyed them, and that's with a stencil, and that's practicing straight lines. That's a stencil. I love this one. And yeah, so I took the lid from a mason jar and I just put my little paintbrush inside and made circles. And then, oh yeah, so there's all sorts of fun things you can do. Oh, and then I have this, like a drying rack. I think it looks like grass. And I think people used to use it to put their baby bottles on upside down so that they would sort of air dry more. Well, it has like all these little tiny pieces of grass, and I guess it got too heavy, so I have little tiny kind of pieces of grass. So that's what I've been up to, people. So again, thank you very much to everybody for watching today, and for all the lovely, beautiful, kind comments. I will do my best to try and make more journals that you like. Problem is, I don't even know what's coming next. I asked my dog, I said, Molly, what kind of journal are we going to make next? And she just didn't answer me, so she's stumped too. So we're going to work on that and try and decide what to do. And I will let you know when I have another. And bless your hearts. Thank you so much. I'm very, very happy. Bye-bye.